Hey guys, welcome to another edition of Side Chat with Nation. My name is Nation Owano. Hoping you guys mmekuwa na wiki njema. A lot of things may happen hii wiki manze. The weather. Let's first of all talk about the weather in Nairobi. It's totally crazy. You know, they usually say that it's only in Nairobi or in Kenya that you can experience 3 different seasons in one particular day. My week has been fine. Been catching up with what has been going on in the football world. A bit of Arsenal in Fraisha this past week with that thrashing of 6-0 against West Ham. I really deserved to win. I mean, looking at the way Mimi come up to Arsenal and Arsenal fans have been suffering, you know, hatujashinda game yote in the English Premier League so far. And the discussion has been that chances we might even get relegated. It's a joke that we keep on making until it actually happens. So, because if you look at the games that we've already played, we played against Brentford, a newly promoted side into the English Premier League. Brentford will chapa 2-0. The other week we were playing with Chelsea. Chelsea beat us 2-0. Looks like 2-0 is the new trend that Arsenal is having. All that away, the biggest news that has come out of football world this week is Cristiano Ronaldo is officially back to Manchester United. Nobody saw it coming. Personally, as a football fan, I didn't see this particular one happening because there's been a lot of conversation, especially in the English Premier League. If you're following Fabrizio Romano, we call him the football prophet. He's been hinting on the possibility of Manchester City signing Cristiano Ronaldo. But on Friday, something that people were not expecting, Cristiano Ronaldo has finally made his comeback into Old Trafford. A lot of questions and a lot of things you're going to be unpacking about that conversation. The agreement has been agreed to be 15 million pounds, inclusive of add-ons. It's going to be around 20 million pounds that Juventus is going to be getting. If you ask me, from a business perspective, I think that deal totally makes sense for Juventus because look at this. Cristiano Ronaldo was going to be a free agent at the end of the season. What did Juventus say? Juventus were like, you know what, we can't let this guy let go on free transfer. We have to cash on this. I think a mistake that Barcelona made with Lionel Messi, because you remember sometime last year when Lionel Messi wanted to move away from Barcelona, Barcelona actually refused to let him go. And you see how eventually it came to haunt them. Lionel Messi moved away from Barcelona on free transfer. So as far as I'm concerned, from the Juventus side, that total deal makes a lot of sense. So that means he signed a 1-year deal. Already the player is already 36 years old. Next year is going to be 37. Probably he might retire because the contract is for like a year up to 2023. Quickly, just some of the highlights of Cristiano Ronaldo at Juventus. He managed to score a total of 101 goals while he was at Juventus. And he's only been there from 2018 up to now. That's 3 years, 101 goals. Consider the amount of time that he was at Manchester United before he moved to Real Madrid. He had scored a total of 118 goals. That's a lethal striker to have in your squad. Cristiano Ronaldo, top class, amazing player to have in your squad. Now, to make sense of this whole conversation, I'm joined by the chairman of Young United Football Club, that is Dexter Otieno. Dexter, karibu kwa Side Chat. I know this is a conversation we've been having with you for a while. Finally, you're here on Side Chat. Hope your week imekuwa fiti bana. Wiki yako imekuwaje bana?
Happy to be much love and you on a different side with Side Chat. Definitely fantastic.
Thanks, man. Nice to have you on the show, bana. I know we've been talking about the possibility of you being here. Finally, you're here. So, maybe you can update us for people who do not know what you've been up to. Maybe you can talk to us about what you've been up to in terms of Young United Football Club.
I think for a very long time now, For some 2 months or so, I've not been involved really much from the administrative point of view at Young United Football Club. I've gone back to coaching, been able to get certification for FC license, maybe the top license in the country at the moment, and decided to get back on the pitch a little, and that means that I've found myself somewhere else to practice. Yeah, and that's exactly what is happening right now. That's why I've been a little bit away. Yeah.
Okay. Congratulations manze on that milestone. Tunajua hii Kenya yetu, even getting it usually it's not easy, but it takes a lot of work bana.
Yeah, it does. Sure. Thanks.
Okay. So the biggest news, nobody saw this coming. Cristiano Ronaldo to Manchester United. Did you see that coming? Because me totally, I was taken aback. I didn't expect this particular one. My mind was into Manchester City. Nilijua tayari anaenda Manchester City. But here we have Fabrizio Romano anakuja anatangaza anasema, you know what? Man is going to Manchester United. Maybe you can give us your perspective. What do you make of that particular transfer?
I think first and foremost, it is a Cristiano Ronaldo kind of decision, and maybe looking at it, I think that he wasn't really going to Manchester City at all. I think he just wanted that sort of cloud around it, and just maybe appear, just like the way he's been able to appear at Manchester United. I really, in the very last hour, I was trying to figure out how we are going to be able, the Cristiano Ronaldo legion is going to be able to support Cristiano Ronaldo at Manchester City. It would have been difficult, but of course we would be there. We would be there supporting him. But still, at the back of my head, I was like, maybe there is a chance that he could possibly just land at Manchester United. And Ole Gunnar has been talking about that a couple of times. That Manchester United is open for Cristiano Ronaldo if he ever wants to return. So it gives a little bit of hope. And looking at Cristiano Ronaldo, the person that he is, and the love that he has for Manchester United, it could have been difficult, really, even for him to be able to be on the other side of the divide. So, but I think it is the best news that has happened this year, really. Personally, as a Cristiano Ronaldo diehard, and personally, that's the best player in the world. I feel like I don't know how I'm going to sleep today. Really, I've been in touch with Manchester United that much ever since Moyes departed, really. But with Cristiano Ronaldo back, I figured out that I'm going to watch a couple of Manchester United matches moving forward. Big business for Juventus, of course, and big business for Manchester United, of course. Title hopes have been, I think, have been ignited again. Manchester United could adjust now the team to beat the league currently moving forward, and the fear that is going to be on opponents, not because Cristiano Ronaldo is maybe going to be as lethal as the way he left, but the kind of player, the kind of name, the kind of fear that's going to bestow on opponents. I think that Manchester United has done some very good business.
Okay. And looking at it from a coach perspective, your coach, how do you think Nani is going to handle this? Because wame-sign Jadon Sancho ako kwa squad, Edison Cavani ako kwa squad, Rashford ako kwa squad, kuna Anthony Martial ako kwa squad. You get the whole of that squad. What do you think the nightmare that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has right now?
I think from a coaching point of view, you just have to choose your troubles, because at the end of the day, you need good players in your team, and good players give you good selection headaches, unlike when you do not have good players in your squad. So for me, it's better to have or to be in Ole Gunnar's shoes right now, or Pochettino's shoes right now, than be on Arteta's shoes, because you have top world-class players at your disposal. We can just have to win now joke around with the squad and make sure that these are big players, and big players means these are big egos as well. So just make sure how to keep them playing, keep them interacting with each other, and maybe giving the best performance we can. Of course, there's an issue rotating the squad once in a while, but at the end of the day, I think it's a good trouble. It's a good trouble for coach Ole moving forward, having all those names every single weekend. It's going to be a very good time for him. He just needs to manage them.
Okay. So from a coach's perspective, it's better to have more players than no players.
It's better to have more quality players in your team than average players or zero quality players. I would rather with very good players giving me very good headache.
Okay. Let's talk about the impact. What do you think the impact this move is going to have on Manchester United? Let's look at it, because I know you are a big proponent of sports business. Maybe you can talk about the repercussions that it's going to have probably on Manchester United from a business perspective.
From a business perspective, you look at the money part of it. If the fans are allowed to come back on the pitch, of course, a lot of fans are going to come back to watch Cristiano Ronaldo. It's business on that side. Connections. The jersey sales, we're just waiting for the number. I hope that he gets his back, and of course that means it's good business, because the jerseys are going to go as fast as a hotcake, because at the end of the day, that is Cristiano Ronaldo. That is the one best player, and that is Cristiano Ronaldo coming back to Manchester United, and that means the Manchester United is back as one of, if not the greatest football club right now. So on terms of revenue, get collections, that is always going to go up based on how the fans are going to come back on the pitch. Watch Cristiano Ronaldo. In terms of jersey sales, that is basically going to come back, and yeah, that helps. That helps, especially with the COVID situation right now. I think that brings in some other few extra coins into the club.